Good evening and Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for our New Year, New You Trimsulin webinar. I'm Casey Branson, Director of Team Member Relations, and we want to welcome you to the first of 4 webinars in our Trimsulin weight loss series this month. Tonight, we're kicking things off with Nigel Branson and Story Pryor, who are going to share expert tips on how to maximize your weight loss results with Trimsulin and how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. We'll also have some inspiring Trimsulin testimonials that we know you'll find motivating and inspiring. So let's get started. Good evening and welcome to the webinar, Nigel.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year. I am hoping that 2025 is your best year yet. And what better time to kick off the new year by being part of the First Fitness Nutrition Trimsulin weight loss webinar series, because at the top of everyone's New Year's resolution is losing weight, starting an exercise program, improving our self-worth, and starting to adapt better eating protocol. And so I believe that you will find over the next 4 weeks these webinar series to be very inspirational, motivational, and educational at the same time, all designed to help you develop the right mindset and empower you to get on the program, accelerate your weight loss, and keep it off. Joining me tonight is a dynamic business professional, a lady who has got so much experience in the world of scaling businesses. She's a fitness advocate. She lives and breathes what she preaches. And more importantly, she has the skills to empower all of us to develop the right mindset to be successful in life in general. So joining me tonight to have a conversation about how to win in 2025 is Story Pryor. And Story is First Fitness Nutrition's business growth strategist. And tonight, I want to welcome you, Story. Say hi to the team.
Hi, everyone. Welcome, or thank you. Happy New Year to everyone.
You know, Story, as I look at the words New Year, New You, I think we all have good intentions to make this New Year's resolution. And I think that is why most of us are on this call tonight, to be inspired, to see if we can learn something new. And I want to give value to tonight's call. And I think the value comes in helping understand how making that new year change, because people don't like change, as we know, can be sustainable. And I know you have a tremendous amount of insight to looking back and looking forward and adapting change. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah. Well, thank you, Nigel. Yes, when I see those words and I hear New Year, New You, it means something different for me. And I think through life experience and as I've made a commitment, because I do want to be the best version of myself, what I had to do was I had to take responsibility for myself. And so I would hear New Year, New You. I'm like, what does that really mean? But I knew that in order for me to have any sustainable life change, I had to take responsibility for myself and I had to put myself first. And I had to make changes within me that is very difficult. Like you said, Nigel, we are creatures of habit. It is natural and normal for us to fall in patterns that we're aware of. That's why most people stay the same their whole lives. Well, if you make a commitment and you want to feel different, you want to look different, you want to have different relationships, you want to be able to enjoy life, your quality of life, it starts with you and it starts with making a commitment to yourself. And however we invest in ourselves, it truly dictates our life. And a huge part of that, as we put ourselves first and as we value in the work that we put in ourselves, that changes your mindset. Because when you are making changes every single day to be healthier mentally, physically, it will change your mindset and that changes your confidence. And I think one of the greatest things that any human can have is confidence. That is the most beautiful thing that we can have is confidence. And so that is a lot with our mindset.
And you want to know something, Story? I feel that, and you've said it, you have to love you first. Yes. And, you know, if you're not happy with yourself, then I think it will overflow into other areas of your life. And so, since we are at the beginning of the new year and we are making this New Year's resolution to become better in all areas of life, how do you get someone to look forward but not look in the rearview mirror at the same time? Because we all have a tendency to have these great intentions, and then one little hiccup, and we start looking back. How can you speak to that?
Of course. Well, that's normal. That is so normal. And so I want us to like give ourselves grace. Every human, we all deal with this. So we're not alone. And the thing that would help us get past that and move from the past is developing new, healthy, happy habits in consistent ways, showing up every single day, putting in the effort, and consistency is everything. So consistency is key. I know that I look back at the changes that I made in 2024. I have a calendar of things that I would check off every single day, and it felt old school for me to use paper, but I knew for me to stay consistent with a plan that I had for myself, I had to write it down, and I was consistent in my behaviors, and I noticed change. And I have to remember and think, when I was going to the gym for the first time, I went to the gym. I came home, I looked at myself, nothing happened. Went to the gym the next day, looking in the mirror, nothing happened. Went to the gym a week later, nothing was happening. I wasn't seeing results. But you know what? After that third week, after that month, I'm noticing so many more results, so many more things. And it's because I stayed consistent. And Nigel, I know when you just said, we're quick to throw in the towel because we don't see those immediate results. We don't see it right away. Well, our lifestyle, weight management, it's not a destination, it's a journey. Our weight management and weight maintenance takes time every day. We feed ourselves every day. We move our bodies every day. So this is something that, it's not just a quick, easy fix. A weight loss isn't just, this magic bullet, this magic pill that you're going to take and it goes away. That's not real. It's not sustainable. And so I love that at First Fitness, we have systems and programs to help people stay consistent in their journey.
So I've got to ask you a quick question here. So I'm embracing this New Year's resolution to lose weight, change my physical appearance, and get healthier. So what are some of the elements or good habits, if you will, that I'm going to have to incorporate on a consistent basis?
Well, and it's doing an audit of your lifestyle. I mean, we all know that we need to eat better. Diet is everything. So looking at our diet, what are we feeding our bodies? What are we fueling ourselves with? Moving our bodies, exercise. How are we walking? How are we using our muscles? Our body needs muscles. Our body needs oxygen. We need air. We have got to move. So how are we incorporating exercise, fitness into our daily habits? Sleep. My goodness. There's all these stats and everything, but we're as humans, we're realizing the impact of sleep. If we don't get enough sleep, it's like charging your cell phone at night. If we're not charging our bodies at night to repair for the next day, we're not going to be performing the next day. So sleep is a massive thing for creating healthy lifestyle habits.
Staying hydrated is another one.
Absolutely. My goodness. Water, we are 80% water. Is that correct? Don't quote me on this, but water, it keeps us alive. We have to stay hydrated.
So what would be a closing nugget for all of us on the webinar tonight as we embrace 2025 as the year of transformation?
Well, I know for me, as I look at this year, I have all of these goals and these sites, and I love to create New Year's resolutions, but it's something every single day. It's living every day with purpose, and living every day. We are going to have setbacks. We are going to not feel like we're on track. There is going to be a week where we were so great and regimented on our diet, and then, we had a celebration. We went off the bandwagon. This is life. We can't fight it. We know that this is how it's going to happen, and we should be enjoying life. And so I think plugging into the system, like that is why I love that we have a month to create a system that everyone can plug into, that we're all holding ourselves accountable. We're in this community together. We want to see each other win. We want to see each other thrive. And I'm just excited to be a part of this week and the next 4 weeks as we talk about the system of First Fitness and how we can stay on track and consistent so that we are making sustainable change.
You know, Story, it's kind of surprised me a couple months ago when we started talking about partnering with First Fitness Nutrition. You'd never heard of GLP-1 weight loss. It was a unique experience for me to actually speak to someone who says, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like Nigel, I'm kind of embarrassed that we were born with this, right? I've had this in my body my whole life. I'm embarrassed. I didn't know what this was. But now that I do, I am obsessed with learning more. I want to learn more. So Nigel, can you share more with us about this?
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you for sharing some words of wisdom and inspiration with everyone this evening. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about the Trimsulin weight loss program, and this is the world's first plant-based alternative to the weight loss injections. And we are getting 2 times the weight loss results than those injections. But before I talk about Trimsulin, I think it would be to your advantage to just have a brief overview and understanding of what is GLP-1. So the craze right now is these weight loss injections. You've probably heard of them on TV, social media, Ozempic, Wegovy, and semaglutide. These are what they call synthetic medications that insert this ingredient called semaglutide into our bodies to help increase this GLP-1 hormone, which I'm going to explain to you. But these injections come with extensive side effects, slow weight loss, a lot of weight regain, and they're very costly. Yet people are so desperate to lose weight that they're buying them anyway, only to find out they do not work. They are not sustainable. This is not a set it and forget it type lifestyle, because you cannot take an injection and continue having bad eating habits and expect to improve your health and have sustainable weight loss. So GLP-1 is called glucagon-like peptide 1. And this is a hormone that is produced in the gut and released after eating. And it is very significant in regulating your appetite, blood sugar, and digestion. So boosting GLP-1 naturally is essential for weight loss and even overall wellness. Because when you boost GLP-1 naturally, you're going to reduce the appetite. And we all know what happens when we're not hungry. We eat less and we feel fuller longer. You're going to improve blood sugar control. You're going to be hearing across the board about blood glucose levels, the amount of sugar that you're eating. Well, when you look at these injections, they were designed primarily to help treat type 2 diabetics by lowering their blood sugar level. Now, what we found in the research of the injections is that most people, in fact, 80% of type 2 diabetics had 2 things in common. They were either obese or they were significantly overweight. So when these injections came on the market, it helped get the diabetes under control by lowering the blood sugar levels. And that's what made them popular, because at the same time they were doing that, people were eating less food. Now, it was short-lived. We know that because people didn't stay on the injections because of the side effects. But imagine having a product that naturally increases the GLP-1 so that you can reduce the appetite, you can improve your blood sugar control, and you enhance fat burning at the same time. Well, that's what we have with Trimsulin. It's a vegan product that is comprised of 2 all-natural products that are going to control your appetite, regulate your glucose, and create thermogenic fat burning. And talking about 2 times the results, I want you to take a look at the results that we are getting with Trimsulin, a product that's just been on the market just over a year now. Listen to this.
Using Trimsulin, I've lost 35 pounds in 8 months, went from a size 14 to a size 8, have more confidence, energy, and better portion control. Trimsulin is the best decision I've had in my weight loss journey.
I lost 24 pounds in 2.5 months. And the first week, I lost 9 inches, and I couldn't believe it. The total inch loss in those 2.5 months was 26 inches. I went from a size 24 dress to a size 18-20. The thermo has just been absolutely phenomenal with giving me clarity and also giving me energy. The control has helped me lose my love for sweets and has actually helped to control my appetite.
Using Trimsulin, I lost 18 pounds and 4.5 inches off of my waist in only 30 days. I feel much healthier, wake up far less bloated, and have a healthier relationship with food. Thanks to Trimsulin, I feel happy, healthy, and confident in my body again.
I lost 33 pounds in 90 days with the Trimsulin weight loss program, and I love it. I went from a size 40 pants down to a size 36. I look fabulous. I feel fabulous. And for weight management, not only will you slim down with Trimsulin product, you will also maintain weight with the Trimsulin product. That's a benefit right there.
So if you can imagine getting started on this Trimsulin weight loss program, those are some of the results and then some that you can anticipate for yourself. And all of this without dieting. So let me just take you through what the Trimsulin weight loss program is. There are 3 components to it. You have our product called Control. This is the appetite control and glucose regulator, our natural GLP-1 product. We have Thermo. It's a thermogenic fat burner that complements Control. And then we have a healthy eating guide that is inspired by the Mediterranean diet. So you're on a weight loss journey without dieting because you're incorporating the #1 eating program in the world, which is the Mediterranean diet. Think about that for a second. Losing weight while still being able to eat food. So let me just take you through each of the products individually. So Control is a plant-based formula. It's vegan. It's a delicious mango-flavored powder you mix in 4 ounces of water. It's going to help curb your appetite. It's going to reduce your cravings. Here again, look at this. Supports healthy blood sugar levels. This is an incredible product. Then we've got our Thermo, which is going to help you burn fat. Right from day one, you're going to see an increase in your energy and focus, and that's unique when you're on a weight loss program, because normally most weight loss programs are depriving you from all this food and the sugar and you feel empty. You're not going to feel like that when you're on this product. Enhances your metabolism and then supports the healthy blood sugar. So this is the perfect duo. And then we've got a healthy eating guide, which is inspired by the Mediterranean diet, where you're going to be able to eat a variety of wholesome food choices and incorporate the First Fitness Nutrition products into your eating guide. So you're eating real food, you're not counting calories, and it's easy to use and follow when you're dining in or on the road traveling. And then we also recommend incorporating intermittent fasting because the scientific evidence of the health benefits of intermittent fasting is very, very significant. Number one, as it pertains to weight loss, you're going to enhance your fat burning. You're going to balance your blood sugar levels. Here, everything is built around blood glucose regulations, meaning we've got to lower the amount of sugar that is in your body. We've got to eat less sugar. That's the problem with the majority of the foods. They're all laden with sugar, and increased sugar creates an increase for appetite, and your cravings go out of whack. So all these components, from the Trimsulin weight loss products to the intermittent fasting, are significantly going to help you get your weight challenges under control. And we recommend incorporating that. You don't have to, but it is suggested. Following the program is very, very simple. All you do is you take 1 scoop of Control in 4 to 6 ounces of water, and at the same time, take 1 capsule of Thermo. And you take this 30 to 60 minutes before your meals twice daily. Now, on the program and menu guide, you have 3 meal options. And at each meal, you can choose a First Fitness Nutrition product option, or you can have a food option. Now, what I want to share with you is, even though it says you can eat 3 meals, if you're not hungry, there is no problem skipping a meal. In fact, a lot of people who do intermittent fasting and only eat 2 meals a day don't need a third meal. So you don't have to have 3 meals if you're not hungry. And then another suggestion we have is, if you are taking the Trimsulin Control and Thermo just twice a day, but you feel like you need a little bit more appetite control, a little bit more energy, there's nothing wrong with taking the Trimsulin products, Control and Thermo, 3 times a day, 30 to 60 minutes before your meals. Now, that's how the program works. Take the product twice a day, eat from a healthy eating guide. It's very, very simple. I'm also now going to recommend 2 products that are going to accelerate your weight loss results even further. But they are more significant than just accelerating your weight loss results, because these are 2 of our very, very key products that we have in our lineup, and that is the Renew Inner Body and Colon Cleanse and our Body Effects Meal Replacement Protein Shake. Renew is a daily inner body and colon cleanse. Now, this is a product that I've been taking for 36 years, every day of my life. And quite frankly, whether you need to lose weight or just maintain good health, this is a product that you should be on every day of your life, regardless. If you want to have optimal health and wellness, you need Renew. Why? Because it helps reduce bloating, it promotes regularity, it supports gut health, but at the same time, it also can enhance your weight loss. And you're just going to take this once a day when you're on Trimsulin. It's absolutely amazing. And what's fantastic about it, you will see the results of this product within 12 to 24 hours. And then we also recommend, whether you're on the Trimsulin program or not, using our Body Effects. This is a daily meal replacement protein shake with probiotics. So you've got the probiotics in the Renew, and you've got the probiotics in the Body Effects Meal Replacement Shake. This is a GLP-1 weight loss companion, because this is a very low sugar. There's only 1 gram of sugar. So this naturally is going to support GLP-1 production in your daily regimen of using the products. And it's also a product option on the menu guide. So you could have this for breakfast with a fruit instead of eating from the menu guide if you wanted as well. So we have a promotion to support Trimsulin Weight Loss Month. And what is significant about Trimsulin is that it only costs $149 for a month's supply, whereas these injections can cost anywhere up to $1,300 a month. So this month of January, we have a special offer where we are going to include a free Renew 40 count bottle. That's an inner body and colon cleanse. That's going to be a month's supply when it is used in conjunction with the Trimsulin weight loss program for free. So if you're on this webinar tonight and you want to start your weight loss journey, I encourage you to get the Trimsulin weight loss program, because this is going to come for free all month long in January. And then for those of you that are looking for some additional support, who want to belong to a community, we have a team of dynamic individuals out of the Florida, Georgia area that put a Trimsulin 30-day weight loss challenge together late last year. And this has been growing and growing and growing. And now the company is supporting this 30-day challenge. It started yesterday, January the 6th. But what's nice about this challenge, all you have to do is go scan this code, which we'll leave up at the end of the webinar, and join the private Facebook group. And you'll get daily motivation, you'll get success tips. They've got each day themed. All you do is you take a before picture and your weight measurements, and at the end of 30 days, when the challenge is finished, you're going to submit your before and afters with your weight loss results, and you can be a contender to win $250, $150, or $100 in free products from First Fitness Nutrition. So just another suggestion to keep that continual support with your weight loss journey. So I'm just very excited to be part of this, to know that we can help impact your life physically and even financially. And you'll learn that as you start getting the products in your system and people start saying to you, well, what are you doing? How did you lose that weight? Well, you look so fantastic. We'll share more about that with you as you get engaged in the programs. But right now, I want to turn this webinar over to Steve Massimillo, who's been Vice President of Sales. He's been in the company for 34 years. So Steve, over to you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now that you've learned how to achieve your New Year's weight loss resolution with Trimsulin, we want to invite you to order now. And to help you make that decision, as Nigel said earlier, we have a great promotion for you when you order Trimsulin in January. Not only is it a great value, but it is designed to accelerate your weight loss too, because we've gifted you a free 40-count bottle of Renew Inner Body and Colon Cleanse to accelerate your weight loss results when you use Trimsulin. Using Renew in conjunction with Trimsulin will help you reduce bloating, promote regularity, and help you lose weight even faster. So if you're a guest on the webinar, be sure to get back with the person who invited you to be with us tonight to take advantage of this great special to lose weight with Trimsulin. And in closing, we want to invite you to join us next Tuesday on January 14th at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for our second Trimsulin webinar in our series to learn how to take your Trimsulin results to the next level. So ladies and gentlemen, be sure to order your Trimsulin weight loss program right after the webinar. Well, thank you, Nigel, Story, and Casey, for being with us tonight, and for all of you for joining us on this webinar. We'll talk to you next week, everyone. Good night.